Right. Hi guys, and welcome Wednesdays. We've got the day there. Just want to say we're doing hockey today. So if there's anything you need, please grab it now. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4 cuddly toys, 3 pairs of socks, and 2 pillows. You can change those out. The 3 pairs of socks are for balls, because we're doing hockey. Our 4 cuddlies are for like markers or cones or obstacles, and our pillows are for goals. So you can interchange any of those as you wish or what you've got. So a pack of crisps for your hockey ball, because we're not going to be smacking anything. We're going to be using our hand as our stick today. All right. We're going to go through a few exercises, obviously alongside our warm up and our cool down. Today's session is in association with Active Sussex and REBOOT as a bid to bring weekly scheduled activities to teenagers and their families. So hopefully you can all join in. Thank you again to you guys to allowing us to do this, and we can get started. Yes. Right. We're going to start with our warm-up. So we're going to do 30 seconds on each exercise. I should get my watch ready. 6 exercises, which equates to about 3 minutes. Boom, boom, boom. Anyone else join? No, just not yet. Not yet. Right, so we'll get started anyway. Oh, got a notification come up. Right, okay, so our first one, guys, is slow high knees in place with swinging arms. So this may be Loretta down the venue watching alongside Madison, so I could be talking to myself. Right, just in case it's not. Hello, and I hope you're doing well. Right, I'll warm up, just nice and gentle movements, okay? Nothing too strenuous. Our next one, we're doing the same with our knees, so the slow high knees, but this time arms are going to be windmills, okay? We've probably seen this warm up before. It's a brilliant one. That takes only 3 minutes if I don't chat in between, and it warms your whole body nice and quickly if you're ready to do any sport. So these high knees, we're going to rotate. You can go forwards or backwards to start. Once we reach the halfway point, we're going to change the direction of our arms. So we're getting rotation both ways. I've got a guess. There we go, perfect guess about where halfway is. As you may have noticed, there is no Callum today. He's off down the venue with Loretta helping her out, and today's session doesn't necessarily require him. So we're going to have to make do without today. It's a big loss, but hopefully they can get some good work down the venue done. Right, our next one is called crossovers, okay? For those of you, I've shown a few of you because you're doing some of the private stuff, but the private stuff are fitness sessions at the moment. But crossovers, sorry, excuse my watch, but if I press stop after, I can't press stop, it's annoying. Crossovers are just stepping behind your foot, okay? If you want to step in front, more than welcome to. Bit of a dance move, this one. Now, at the same time as our crossovers, we want to be doing this with our arms. So horizontal, a dynamic hug yourselves, all right, the stretch we do. So we're going to go step out, step right up, okay? But I mean, if you've got a better way to do it, but if you want to mix up, go behind, in front, behind, 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 however you like. And I like to switch which arm's coming on top and bottom as well. Yeah, hockey's a bit of a new sport to me. I've consulted our local expert. We have someone in the Defiant team who's very passionate about hockey, actually used to play when she was younger, and she's helped me out with the plan today. So I'm sure if I get any names wrong or anything, she'll come down and slap me. So don't quote me on any hockey things. Next. So we've obviously just done our crossovers where we come behind ourselves, but our feet are going to come up this time like a touch on our bum, sort of like when you're doing bum kicks, all right? So, but diagonal, try and touch your bum cheeks. You won't touch your bum cheeks, and if you do, fantastic. And what we're going to do with our arms, I did look, and I didn't even read. So we use it. Bicep curls, that's the one. So every time we do one of these, we're going to do one of these. All right? Nice and easy. All these nice and easy, really. Same time, if you need to adapt it, if you need to make it easier, please do. If you don't want to do it, don't do it, all right? Do your own version, though, because without warming up, we're putting ourselves at risk of injury, okay? boom, 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 da da dum, dum, dum. Should go off any second now. Or I've forgotten and we're going to be here for the next 25 minutes. No, I didn't forget. Excellent. Right, the next one. Really simple. Everyone should know this. Jog in place. If you want to walk in place, all right, you can. But obviously, if you're... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Brilliant. So you can obviously walk in place and come forward, backwards. You can sort of walk on the spot. You can just go on your tiptoes, actually. I'm not lifting my feet here. I'll make it very convincing. I'm a bit of an actor, you see. But we're going to start jogging. So bring your knees up. Lips to hips is what they say in athletics with your hands when you're going for big jogging. Because of what we want those big movements. So lips to hips. See? And nice throughout all of it, just slow breathing, especially when you're running. If you can slow your breathing down, we'll help you go further. Constantly keep breathing though, guys. Obviously not because we need to live, but obviously that. But if we don't oxygenate our muscles, we won't be able to push ourselves as hard. Oh, we've got someone new. Hello, new person. So I get very excited. I'm like an excited dog when someone comes in the door. Now we're just doing hockey today. All you'll need is 3 pairs of socks or something different to use as a ball. All right. These are just what we use. I'm using 4 cuddlies, so literally any size, anything. And there are markers. And then we've also got 2 pillows as our goal. Okay, and that's all we need today because we're going to use our hand as our hockey stick. All right, it'll be a bit of fun, and that's actually what they do when they're starting out in hockey for the young ones. So I thought, since I'm very new, and I'm sure some of you haven't tried hockey before, that shouldn't be too tricky. Our last one, guys, we're just finishing our warm up, is star jumps for 30 seconds. Okay, so out and in. There's a few different variations of star jumps, so you can obviously do the sort of the full version. You could do a bit of a low impact where you step in and out, or actually one of my clients the other day showed me this. You can go up on your toes like that. So there's loads of ways with star jumps. All right. Obviously, you notice that I've used my arms on all 3. If you can't use your arms, just get legs moving. Warm up. Want to get that heart pumping and muscles ready to go. So we're not going to injure ourselves from cold muscles. Brilliant. Well done, guys. Right. Oh no, we lost the viewer. Sorry, I failed you. Right. Figure of 8. Our first drill. Okay. So, as I said in the beginning, I'm not well versed in hockey, so as usual, I've got my handy sheet here to help me through the session. And if you are still here, new viewer, Callum isn't here this week, so you'll be seeing a lot more of me doing the exercises. Okay, so don't fear, he is alive. He's just down the venue helping out. Right, so figure of 8. What we're going to need for this hand, so everyone should have that hand. Get it? 2 markers. So I'm using 2 cuddlies. And a pair of socks, okay, because that's our ball. But again, if you want to substitute, so instead of teddies, you want to use pillows as markers, and instead of pillows for markers, you could use 2 chairs. You could use 2 people, so stand still for the session. Who knows? But I'm going to get my 2 markers, okay, and you're going to space them out probably about 2 feet apart, all right, but just enough so there's like a nice gap in the middle, okay. You can see obviously Charmander's tail. There's Pikachu's tail there as well, actually, you can see that as well. And the only other thing we said was hand and ball. I'm going to use a black ball so it shows up quite well. One of the rules in hockey, which actually I'm going to tell you now because it's quite fundamental, is something, well, it's a foul. It's called backstick. I didn't know this myself, so I'm going to extend my wisdom to you. You're actually not allowed to touch a hockey ball with the back of your hockey stick. I never knew this. It's called backstick, and I think that results in a foul and a change over to the other team. So the other team will get the ball. So when we're doing our dribbling and that, I don't want to see, you know, we're hearing it. Can you tilt it down, please? Yeah. I don't want to see sort of that way. We're doing sort of this, and we're touching the back and the front. Hopefully you can see that, guys. I know it's a bit blurry. But what you need to be doing is touching with the front and then flipping around, because if you know how a hockey stick works, it's a nice straight, and then it comes out like that, and actually the bottom bit is generally curved. So if you did even try to hit the back, you're not going to get an accurate shot. So if we can learn those fundamentals now, it can help us majorly, because learning bad habits at the beginning of a sport or anything we do is murder. So hello person, whether you're the same or not, again, hockey today, first drill, you're going to need a pair of socks for your ball, 2 cuddlies for your obstacles, and your hand as your hockey stick. All right. Oh my gosh, they've got it again. Breaking my heart, this person. Sorry, I'll get back to it, guys. I'm getting hung up on this. Right. So we're going to be trying to dribble around in a figure of 8 shape with these 2 cuddlies or markers, whatever you've got. You can do this on your knees. If you're small enough and flexible enough and you want to be on your feet, I certainly can't bend down that far. You could obviously squat, you know, but we're going to be holding up here on our hand like we would on a hockey stick. All right, this is nice and straight. This slightly bent up, and we're just going to be trying to dribble around. And you can by all means keep it on the hand. All right, as you can see, I'm automatically flipping. I'm not coming like this and hitting with the back. I'm coming round like this. Okay. What I even like be an idea is to hit it round a bit more, to be a bit reminiscent. But to be fair, with hockey sticks, you can do that. So if you find it too easy, make the gap larger, so you have to move a bit more. If you find it too hard, make it smaller. All right, but we're going to give this a go, and we're going to see how many times we can do the figure of 8 in 1 minute. Okay, so I'm going to get us started at 15:15. So 11:15, we're going to start this one. So make sure you're ready. I hope you'll get your stuff. I certainly gave you long enough. Right, and you're going to see if you can beat me. All right, on your marks, get set, go. So we've got 1 minute on the clock. And I just want to see around each one. Try and move your body. So that's 1 for me. That's 2. And sorry, guys, yeah, holding that other hand, because we would be holding the hockey stick. I've forgotten 3, I think. Yeah. Or if you feel fancy, you can switch it up, you know, and then come over. Make sure we're not touching it with the back of our hand. All right, so this might be a good way to do it, because I'm having to turn, have to use a bit of control. Oh, I've lost it. I've got to gain control again. I think that's 7. Oh, try not to use your thumb. Imagine your hand is sort of like this, like a hockey stick. All right, all stuck together tight, so we're not making it too easy and gripping our sock like I'm doing. That's cheating. 9, maybe 10. How we've got 9 seconds, guys. Oh, I'm not very good at hockey, as you can see. I might try to stand up actually and follow it around. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. Oh, I think I just scraped 11. So, Maddie, if you want to chuck 11 in the comments for me, and we'll keep putting my score up so you guys can see how you do. All right. Again, if it's too tricky for you to stand up this one, that problem you don't want to, it's hard bending over, then don't. All right. We're going to do it once more, see if we can beat our own score. But just for reference, and because I will forget, my scores go in there. This time, though, yeah, we'll do another minute. Ready? And I encourage you, if you can, guys, get on your feet. At the same time, if you want to use a spoon, a wooden spoon, something like that, you're more than welcome to, because then you could probably reach down a bit more. But again, try and have both hands on it, bend those knees, and keep nice and balanced the whole time, okay? But I'm using my hand. On your marks, get set, go. So I'm going to come around this way for a bit. You can see I should be nice and low to the ground, not touching it with the back of my hand, but I'm keeping it under control the whole time. And I think we're hoping to do a bit more hockey down the venue, which would be nice. So a bit of this practice. You guys, I can't do it anymore. My back. Right, so this is where I need my loyal assistant Callum. He'll be right on this. Little superstar. Ooh. I don't know if you guys know, but Callum actually volunteers a lot of his time. Most of the time, he generally doesn't. It isn't a job for him. He's just fantastic and gets involved with everything we do. So he's absolutely phenomenal. I know it was Volunteers Week the other week, so I want to take this time to thank him in a video. So there's proof that I am nice to him. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Oh, we're literally there. Okay, I completely didn't count. Oh, thank you, Maddie. See, Maddie's helpful, not just for her amazing camera skills, but she's got eagle eyes. So I got 10 that time, so I did not beat my time, but I was flapping about trying to walk around in circles. And, you know, I'm a coach generally, so I just stand there telling people what to do. I don't usually do it. But we're going to move on, because time is a ticking. That was our first drill, guys. If you've just joined, or if you're the same person who keeps breaking my heart, please stop. But if not, then we've done our first drill. We're doing hockey today. Our next one is going to require our hand again. Woo! Oh, I'm reading the first one. But we're going to need a hand anyway, because that's a hockey stick. And without a hockey stick in hockey, you're in a bit of trouble. So 3 pairs of socks. 3 pairs of socks. That's 3. That's not 3. 3 pairs of socks and an object. Okay, so what I mean by an object is a marker. So you can have teddy, a pillow, whatever you're using as an object. But this one is called pass in practice. So it's going to be something that you're happy for socks to hit against. And you can choose how big or small it is to make it more challenging or less challenging for you to make the shot. Okay, so I'm just going to sit up here. I'm going to use Pikachu. All right, on his side, so I've got a nice big target to go for. All right, this is going to go right down by the camera here. And then I'm going to need 3 more socks, wasn't it? Yes, 3 pairs of socks. You can use 3 colours. Whatever you can hit, whatever you're using as your ball, you're going to need 3 of for this one. Okay, so I've got 3 balled up pairs of socks. I'm going to do this from right back here. And you're just going to space them out about 1 foot apart so you can hit them. Okay, now, let me just double check my instructions. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna this is a progression drill. So we're gonna start by doing what's called a push pass. Okay, so I was instructed there were 3 different types of passes in hockey. We're only gonna cover 1 because the other 2 are pretty hard to do with your hand, and we didn't really want to smash whatever you're using around a limb. Okay, so the push pass, pretty much simple. Your stick would be on the ball. So it's not back, you're not winding up on the ball and you're pushing through it. Okay, so it's a nice accurate pass, a nice friendly pass. You've then got 2 other passes. All right, I'll quickly demonstrate them. You've got one that we call the thwack. All right, so that's where you come back, your hockey stick will come up and you can see behind, pretty much by your head, you will come right down and smash that. So that's a nice powerful one, obviously being careful who's around you. And number 3 is like the thwack, but you don't come off the ground. You wind up and you spin through again. All right. So different types of parts, different situations in hockey, but for the purpose of today, we are only requiring the push pass. All right. We're going to try this again for what is the time? Ooh, 45 seconds. 45 seconds. What we're doing this one for. All right. So I'm going to set that on my watch. Hopefully you guys are ready because I do like to natter, so I've given you plenty of time. Okay, right, remember, if you do want to put your score in the comments, please do. If you've got a question, please pop us one there, all right? Anything, any criticism, any positive stuff, whatever you feel like. But for this, cuddly down there as our target, we're going to be about 3 to 5 steps away, depending on the space you've got, and we're going to try and push past. I would recommend sort of turning your body a bit to make it a bit easier, trying to be at like a diagonal stance, okay? Once you've hit all your 3 targets, you can then bring them back and put them down. So maybe remember where you've been placing them. So I'm going to remember mine's in line with this toe here for the boot. All right. And the only other thing is keep count of how many times you hit your target, because it means you've hit that well. All right. So 45 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So remember, hand on arm. That's 1. And push pass by the ball, pushing through it. Okay. That's 3 for 3. So I'm going to pick mine up. I'm actually going to make it a bit harder for myself because I think I made it too easy. So feel free to adapt it during the drill, guys. Beautiful. Oh, that was a bit sketchy there. So right on the ball, pushing through it. Okay, so 3 for 3, getting them up to 6. Are we doing for time? Okay, we got 14 seconds left, guys. So remember, hand on arm, straight arm, and then bent at the wrist if you can. Pushing through. Oh, I missed. There's a foot. Yeah. Okay, so I'm on 8. I finished on 8. Wonder how you guys did. We're going to stop there. We're going to take a quick breather. All right. And then we're going to give it another go. And we're going to go for this 4 times, okay? But the next 2 times after this one, we're going to add a different shot in. All right. And a bit more of a difficult obstacle. I think Maddie's putting that in now. Thank you, Maddie. Right. Okay, so we're going to go again, guys. Make sure you get your 3 socks or 3 balls ready. I wouldn't suggest proper balls inside. You can probably get away with tennis balls, but not really hard ones. And just be careful of what's in front of you and such. All right. So, right. Are we ready, guys? Off we go. So push pass. Remember, on the ball, making contact before your swing and just pushing through. It's like a glide. It's very graceful. You're gliding through the ball. I'm on 3. I've got to try and beat 8 this time, which I'm feeling confident about because I'm on 6 already. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm on 5. And I'm a ball down. Thank you, Maddie. So if you've got someone there to pass them back, that's fine. At the same time, I forgot to mention, if there are 2 of you, then by all means, do this to each other. If you can pass to your friend and catch it and pass it back, that's actually part, because catching's a really big part in hockey. Obviously, you can be fast passes around the pitch. And if you can catch a ball and control it really well, you can get that ball straight up to a teammate. Right, stop there. Oh, I got 10. Excellent. Right, so I made an improvement of 2. Really good. And with most of our stuff, guys, as always, it's generally not a competition against others. It's generally a competition against yourself, because we're always trying to better ourselves and see how well we're doing. Okay, so I got 10, 8 the first time, so I got 2 more this time, probably because I wasn't nattering as much. I was still nattering quite a lot though. So, as I said, managed to put in the comment, which is brilliant. As I said, we're now going to add in a different shot. Okay, so I'm going to need you guys to keep your target where it is, but put another one in the middle. Okay, so between me and the target now, there is an obstacle. All right, so what we're going to do now is a shot called the flick shot. All right, so that's where we're, again, it's similar to our push pass in the fact that when we start it, we're actually making contact already. Okay, so rather than swinging back, we're actually on it, but this time, rather than pushing forward and gliding across the floor, we're actually going to try and flick up and over. Pretty tricky. I'll try again. Flick. There we go. So I flicked into my target. So the little tip I'll give you for this one, guys, is try and nestle. So try and get your hand. Let's come up to the camera. Try and get your hand. Okay, so imagine it's the floor. Try and get your hand sort of under it. So with the push, you could be sort of by side on. Try and get under it and sort of scoop up. Okay, you're scooping up and trying to get a bit of vertical projection. It's not the word I wanted. When I find it in my head, I'll give it to you. Vertical flight path. It's not that. That's what I mean, though. Forgotten the word. Doesn't matter. So if you've just joined, we were doing a bit of hockey. This is our stick, our hand. We've got 2 targets out. One you can't see on camera, but it's just below where the computer is. There we go. You can see a bit yellow there. And in between myself and the target, I've got another obstacle, which we're going to try and do the flick shot over. Okay. So we're going to start again. 45 seconds. Hope everyone's ready. Off we go. So we're going to try and flick. Beautiful. Over. So holding on here, and then nice straight arm, bent wrist to act as our hockey stick. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Oh, I've missed. So this one, as I can already tell, is a lot harder. A lot harder. So this might be a brilliant one to try at home. You can put a cup out, try and flick it into a cup, do a bit of a trick shot. Oh, I've got 1 on the scoreboard. 2. Oh, so close. Doesn't matter if you do hit your target, your obstacle in the middle, guys, as long as it goes over. Because as long as you get that height, that vertical lift, you're golden. What? Yeah. Yes. Right, I think 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm on 5. Okay, right. So I got 5. All right. So not my best. Well, technically, this time I've done that before. So that is my best. My world best. My personal best. We're going to get like 10 seconds, and then we're going to go in for round 2, trying to beat our scores. We're taking what we've learned, bring it forward. So straight arm, probably hold just below the elbow. All right. Bent wrist, you on the ball, scooping up, flicking over the target into our second target. Okay. Right. On the marks, get set, go. Oh, yeah, didn't scoop there. I didn't scoop there. As you can see, guys, even a pro such as myself is struggling with this. So really do not feel disheartened if you can't make the shot. Yeah, I got on here. I'll take it. 1. No. Oh, headshot. Look at that. Right, I'm on 2. So I need 4 more to beat my score. Oh, that's 1. Oh, that's 2. No! Okay, guys, keep it up. We haven't got long left. No, I didn't hit it. I need 1 more. No! Oh, so I got 5 again, but at least consistency. All right. So, well done for all of you joining in there. we're now going to move on to our final drill. How are we doing for time? Okay, we're going to do this one once, okay? So really quickly, I need you to set out 4 targets, okay? So one right back where we started. We're then going to need to make sort of enough space, about a foot in between, to create a slalom so we can like dribble through our obstacles. So we want 3 cones or teddies ready to be dribbled through. Then this one's going to be our flick one, okay? But what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to turn it that way so I have the opportunity to go past it to the side to score a goal. So then I'm going to add in my 2 pillows down the bottom. You can make it as big or as small as you want, guys. But obviously try and challenge yourself. So there it is. So we've got our goals, our flick obstacle, and our markers. All right. We're going to get 30 seconds for this one. Actually, no, I'll give us a minute because it's a bit longer. I would suggest doing this one on your feet, okay? But still try and use your hand, all right? You can put the balls there, all right? And remember not to use the back of your stick, which is your hand. So we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, and if there's 2 of you, take turns and double your score. Remember, if you need to go the other side to turn it around to get it up in front of that cone, over the top. Oh, I missed. Remember, guys, you can flick to the side of the last. You can shoot to the side of the last one. Okay, so I'm coming through. I'm not using the back of my hand. I'm getting through the cones. I then line it up. Now I've got 2 options here. I can go for a flick shot over Pikachu, or I can try and get it past him and you do a bit of accuracy. I'm going to go for the flick shot, and it's in. So I'm on 1 goal. Now I'll quickly go back. I think we're going to. Good, and we're going around again. We haven't got long left, guys. Remember, not using the back of our hands. I'm going to go for a controlled shot. Yes, it's a bit of a push pass there, guys. So using all our shots. All right, if the timer goes off in your mid-movement, so mid going towards the goal, finish off that movement, okay? Over a flick. Ah, beautiful flick. Right, I'm going back. If I get started. Oh, I didn't get started. So I want to say 2. If you were going through the cones when my alarm went off, I'm coming down anyway. Then feel free to finish off that one. All right, we've got 2.5 minutes left, so certainly going to run over as we always do. But we're going to start on our cool down, guys. So really good work today. That was a lot to fit into one session. A really new sport to me, something that I've not put a lot of time into, so it was good fun for me. And we're going to do just really quick, just a few basic warm-ups. So obviously we've used our shoulders and our arms in that one. So we're going to start off with a shoulder and tricep stretch. So arm out in front, across our body, keeping it straight though, okay? We don't want to bend it, straight, and I'm going to tuck it in. And you should feel that in your shoulder and your tricep. I'm going to hold that for 12 seconds, all right? Cool downs, you can hold for a variety of times. Some people hold them for 30 seconds, some 20, some 15. I think probably it's recommended 15-ish. If you want to do more though, because saying hurting or you're worried it will hurt, that's fine. But if I'm in a bit of a rush or need to sort of get moving, I will do 12 seconds because it's a nice compromise. I think 10 is slightly too short. Because what you've got to imagine is in our arm, we've got a load of oranges, okay? And we want to get all that juice out of the oranges. So we've got to squeeze the oranges and get all the nice orange juice out. Because if that stays in there, it's going to cause us some aches. All right, that's how I like to imagine it. All right, good. All right, we're going to do a hug yourself because we definitely use our back muscles. So we just try and wrap around, grab our shoulder blades. A lot of time people will do this and bring your arms up to the neck. Please don't do that. All right, keep them low, keep them below your shoulders. All right, just trying to grab your shoulder blades. Good. And then we're going to rotate. So remember which one's on top. Switch them around and grab. Try and reach as far as you can, obviously without hurting yourself. I say it every time, but it's best to do reminders on it because if you're hurting yourself during exercise, you're probably doing damage, okay? Right, stop there. We're going to do 2 more, all right? We're going to do, let's do a lunge. No, we're going to do a hamstring stretch. So I'm going to make it easier on everyone. Sit on your bums. All right, feet out straight in front, toes pointing to the sky, and just reach for them, okay? And that's it. Try not to lift your legs up. Try to keep your toes pointing towards you, and you will feel. This one for me gives me a bit of discomfort. It's not pain though, okay? So this one isn't going to be comfortable because it's really going to stretch behind your knees, all right? But as long as there's no pain, discomfort's okay and uncomfortable's okay. but no pain, please. Excellent. Okay, up we go. Last one. And we're going to do our quadriceps, which are thighs. We're just going to go for a standard balance one. If you need to grab onto a wall, a cupboard, a friend, if you've got one, I'm friendless today, apart from Maddie, which is too far away from me. So I haven't really got long arms. But if you can balance, the tips I would give, find a still point, look at it, you can grab your ear, put your arm out, breathe slowly, and switch legs. But yeah, today's been hockey, guys. Nice little introduction to the sport. I hope you enjoyed it. Any criticism, any great things, let us know. If you wanna find out some more stuff, again, we can definitely point you in the right direction with anything we do. We may not be pros or experts ourselves, but we will certainly know where to get that information. Okay, but congratulations. That concludes Welcome Wednesdays for the 8th week. 8th week, yes. Obviously, please come to our sessions throughout the week. Session Mellow Monday. All right, Mellow Monday. Yep, sorry, I was going to say something. Remember, I shouldn't probably. Last thing, not least, Boccia England have still got their Rainbow Cup going on, so check that out. There's been links on our Facebook, so you'll be able to find it, or if you're stuck, drop us a message. That's a bit fun. You can compete against all people from, I think, around the country, essentially around the world, if people from other countries are joining in. But yeah, get in contact if you need anything. Hope you enjoyed today, and I will see you Monday. See you later, guys.